Welcome back. In this video we will discuss the next concept, that is Bellman-Ford algorithm. So first we will discuss why we are using Bellman-Ford algorithm. So Bellman-Ford algorithm is used to find the shortest path from single source to all other destinations or vertices. So in this graph, so for example this is a source, right? Because incoming edges are 0, so we are considering 1 as source vertex, and from 1 what is the minimum distance to 2, what is the minimum distance to 3, what is the minimum distance to 4, from 1 what is the minimum distance to 5, 1 to 6, and distance from 1 to 7. So we are finding this, and this is the same as your greedy technique, one of the technique, that is Dijkstra's algorithm. But don't confuse. So Dijkstra's algorithm is used to find only positive edges, but in this diagram we are having a negative edges also, like from 4 to 6 we are having -1, from 4 to 3 -2, 3 to 2 -2, 2 to 5 -1. So for negative edged weights we are using Bellman-Ford algorithm to find shortest path from single source to all other vertices. Okay, let us see what is the procedure. First step, so same as your Dijkstra's. So if anyone want clarification of Dijkstra's, the procedure different. So here we are using a dynamic programming procedure. Okay, Bellman-Ford is a dynamic procedure, dynamic programming procedure, whereas the Dijkstra's algorithm, that is a greedy procedure. Okay, fine. So first step, what is the first step? So here for source vertex I will represent 0 because incoming edges are 0. So I will represent as 0, and initially for all other vertices I am represented the weight or distance or minimum distance, whatever it may be cost. So it will be infinity initially. I am representing infinity. So next what I will do, so I want to find what is the distance of 2 from 1. So how to calculate your distance? We know the formula. So the cost of this vertex, for example, or distance, if you want you can take distance of, for example, this is u, this is v. In general formula I will write u plus whatever the weight, that is 6, and I will represent as w, if it is less than the distance of next vertex, that is 2. Okay, then the distance of v is equals to whatever this says, 0 plus 6. That means distance of u plus w. So we have to follow this formula. Okay, so now can you people tell me, by using this formula, 0 plus 6 is less than infinity? Yes. If it is yes, we have to update. So this infinity is updated now 6. Like this we have to update. How many times I have to update? So in dynamic procedure, so I have to follow the same procedure, keep on doing repeatedly, and up to how many vertices are there? 7 vertices. So how many edges will be for spanning tree? N minus 1. If n edges, then n minus 1 edges. If n vertices are there, then edges will be n minus 1. So can you tell me what are the edges of this? So just, okay, where I will write here number of edges. Fine. So what is the edge? 1 to 2. Next edge 1 to 3. Next edge 1 to 4. Next 2 to 5. Next one 3 to 2. 3 to 5. Next one 4 to 3. 4 to 6. next one 5 to 7, next 6 to 7. So these are the number of edges. Okay, and how many times I will keep on checking this? n-1 times. That is a dynamic programming approach. So now we will see first time. That means in the first iteration what will happen. Okay, first check first edge, that is 1, 2, 1 and 2. Just check 0 plus 6 is less than infinity. Yes, if it is yes, it is updated by 6. Next 1 to 3. So 0 plus 5 is less than infinity. Yes, if it is yes, it is updated by 5. Next 0 plus 5 is less than infinity. Yes, then updated by 5. Next edge I have to check 2 to 5. So 6 minus 1, that is 5 is less than infinity. Yes, so update it by 5. Next 2 to 5 is over. Next 3 to 2. So 5 minus 2, 5 minus 2, 3 is 3 less than 6. Yes, if it is as updated by 3. Okay. Next 4 to 3. So 5 minus 2, that is 3 is less than 5. Yes, if it is as updated to 3. Next 4 to 3 over. 4 to 6. 5 minus 1, that is 4 is 4 less than infinity. Yes, if it is as updated to 4. Next, just check from edge 6 to 7. So 4 plus 3, that is 7. Is 7 less than infinity? Yes, if it is as updated to 7. So in the first iteration is over. Next, the same step, how many times I have to repeat? n-1 times. So n is 7. So n-1 times means 6 times I have to repeat. So to check the values, because it may going to vary in the second, third, fourth step. So again starting from edge 1 to 2. So 1 to 2. What is the edge? 0 plus 6. Is 6 is less than 3? No. So it's still 3 only, because we need minimum distance. Next 0 plus 5. That is 5 is less than 3? No. So the weight of 3 is still 3. That is distance of 3 is still 3. Again 0 plus 5. 5 less than 5? No. So still 4 cost is 5. Perfect. So again 2 to 5. Check the edge for 2 to 5. 3 minus 1, that is 2. Is 2 less than 5? Yes. If it is yes, just update it to 2. Again check the next edge, that is 3 to 2. 3 minus 2, that is 1. Is 1 less than 3? Yes. If it is yes, update it to 1. Okay. Next 3 to 5 edge. So 3 plus 1, that is 4 is less than 2? No. If it is no, don't update. So keep 2 as it is. Again 4 to 3, that is 5 minus 2, that is 3. Is 3 less than 3? No. If it is no, keep as it is. Next 4 to 6. 5 minus 1, 4. Is 4 less than 4? No. So distance of 6 is still 4. Again check for the next edge 5 to 7. Is 2 plus 3, 5. Is 5 less than 7? Yes. If it is yes, just update it to 5. Again check for the next edge 6 to 7. So 4 plus 3, 7. Is 7 less than 5? No. If it is no, so 7 distance still 5. Don't update. So second time is also over. First time over, second time over. Next, when n is equals to 3, third time, repeat the same step. Check from 1 to 2. 6 is less than 1? No. So still the distance, minimum distance of 2 is 1. Again from 1 to 3, 0 plus 5, that is 5. Is 5 less than 3? No. So 3 itself. Again 1 to 4, 0 plus 5, that is 5 less than or equals to 5? No. So for 4, distance is still 5. Again check for the next edge 2 to 5, that is 1 minus 1. What is the value? 0. Is 0 less than 2? Yes. If it is as now updated, the distance of 5 will be 0. Again next edge 3 to 2. Is 3 minus 2, that is 1 is less than 1? No. So still 2 distance is 1. Again from 3 to 5. 3 plus 1, 4. Is 4 less than 0? No. So still 5 distance will be 0. Again next edge 4 to 3. 5 minus 2, that is 3 is less than 3? No. So still third vertex distance will be 3. Again check for 4 to 6. So 5 minus 1, 4. Is 4 less than 4? No. If it is no, just as it is. Next 5 to 7. So 0 plus 3. What is the value? 3. 3 is less than 5? Yes. If it is yes, update. Now the distance of 7 is 3. Again check for the next edge 6 to 7. 4 plus 3, 7. Is 7 less than 4? Less than 3? No. If it is no, don't update. So n is equals to 3. That is completed. Next check when n is equals to 4. What will happen? Repeat the same step. When n is equals to 4. Fourth time I am repeating. So 1 to 2. Just check. 0 plus 6. 6 is less than 1? No. So don't update. 0 plus 5. 5 less than 3? No. So don't update. 0 plus 5. 5 less than 5? No. Don't update. Again 2 to 5. 1 minus 1, that is 0. Is 0 less than 0? No. So don't update. Again 3 to 2. That is 3 plus 3 minus 2. That is 1 is less than 1? No. So don't update. 3 to 5. 3 plus 1, 4. Is 4 less than 0? No. So don't update. Again 4 to 3. 5 minus 2. That is 3 less than 3? No. Don't update. Again 4 to 6. 5 minus 1. That is 4 is less than 4? No. So don't update. Again from 5 to 7. Is 0 plus 3. That is 3 is less than 3? No. So don't update. Again 6 to 7. 4 plus 3 is less than, that is 7 less than 3? No. So don't update. That means no value changed when n is equals to 4. Okay. So even when n is equals to 5 also no change will be have. When n is equals to 6 also no change will be have. So these are the final values of these vertices. So now let us see what is the distance from single source vertex to all other vertices. So can you people tell me from 1 to 2, what is the final distance? From 1 to 2, what is the final distance? Just I will mark as round, that is 1. Next from 1 to 3, what is the distance? Final one, that is 3. Okay. Next from 1 to 4, what is the distance? Final one, 5. Next from 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 4. Again 1 to 5. What is the distance? Because we don't have direct edge, we are making the short distance by using intermediate node, that is 2. 1 to 2, 2 to 5. Is it right? Yes. So 1 to 2 distance is 1. 1 minus 1 distance is 0. That is 0. So by using intermediate node 2. Again, what is the distance from 1 to 6? 1 to 6 is we are having direct edge? No. So we are having indirect edge, I mean intermediate node connecting with 4. 1 to 4 and 4 to 6. 1 to 4 and from 4 to 6. What is the distance? 4. Next, finally, what is the distance from 1 to 7? Is we are having direct edge? No. So we are going from 1 to 2, 2 to 5 and 5 to 7. 1 to 2, 2 to 5 and 5 to 7. What is the distance? Final one, 3. So this is how we are calculating distance of each vertex from the source vertex 1. From 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 4, 1 to 5 and 1 to 6 and finally from 1 to 7. So this is how Bellman-Ford algorithm will work under dynamic programming technique. So we are finding single source shortest path from source vertex to all other vertices. Thank you so much.